Mama. That's what they call me. Rose Rios lets her words trail off to wave at a man approaching her mid-city home. His name is Salvador, and he's one of the many Angelinos she has helped get off the streets and into housing as the founder of Cover the Homeless Ministry. For more than a year, he lived in her guest bedroom. Rios took him in after finding him in a tent, suffering from the aftereffects of a stroke, including temporary blindness. Mama, Salvador told me, as if on cue, before strolling away. He has his own apartment now. The Mother Teresa of this country. But unofficial sainthood is not what Rios is seeking. Looking around at what she sees as a glut of buildings emptied by the COVID-19 pandemic, and considering the skyrocketing need for housing in an economy that's pushing people into homelessness, Rios is telling everyone who will listen that she plans to buy a vacant building in South LA and turn it into a shelter. God spoke to me and told me, you know, what? Just get a building, she said. Of course, that's easier said than done. Land is expensive in Los Angeles, even during tough times. So are buildings and remodeling, and environmental remediation and legal fees to navigate cumbersome regulations. And that's all before getting to the cost of staffing a homeless shelter and providing services. So far, Rios said she is soliciting donations from churches and has about $200,000, a fraction of what's likely to be the ultimate price tag. I don't even know what house that would get you, said Ryan Patap, director of market analytics at CoStar Group. He noted that a rundown, 6-unit apartment building in the neighborhood Rios is eyeing just sold for $900,000. But Rios isn't cowed. And El City Councilman Curran Price told me that he intends to kick in an additional $300,000 in city funds, given that the shelter would probably go in his South Los Angeles district. But that could depend on whether he and other council members can resurrect a spending plan that Mayor Eric Garcetti has rejected. It would use $88 million slashed from the Los Angeles Police Department's budget on initiatives in Black and Latino communities. Price's district would get about $21 million of that. She doesn't have a harebrained scheme, he said of Rios. She has demonstrated great skill and creativity in getting support and has been able to do it using limited resources. Whatever happens, her pitch does raise important and, so far, largely unaddressed questions of what Los Angeles will do in the coming post-pandemic world, in which the experience of gathering in buildings, whether to go work in an office or to see a movie in a theater, could be forever changed. Yes, we are going to be going back to the office, but it's going to be different. I think that will mean we're going to need less office space, Patap said.